I'm the Master Rapper, and I'm here to say I love Fruity Pebbles in a major way. The bedrock, yellow, orange, purple, lime, and red, but to get the fruity taste, I gotta trick Zodwriter.
No, you got to trick Fred, not Zodwriter, because I love those Fruity Pebbles. I miss those. Those were awesome.
Bet you didn't expect that intro.
I don't think anybody did.
How's it going? How's your week, Zod?
Oh, it's been going. It's been a busy week, but it's been a good week, and it's good that it's Friday. So
my partner in nostalgia, the Zodwriter, and Steps is here. It is, it's Friday. It's been a slow news week on the video games, so we do have some cool topics still. I see we got Devastator Omega's here. Hope you all have a great weekend. Papa Brad is here, and we're gonna get rolling. Man, I haven't really had any time to play any games this week, like at all. I've been so busy. What about you?
I've been playing, and whenever I get like a free moment, I'll pick up and play like Super Nintendo or something like that. I actually was doing found myself playing a lot of Super Street Fighter 2 this week.
Yeah, there was a good place to play Super Street Fighter 2.
3DO.
Well, sure. Yeah.
But I've been playing it a lot lately on Super Nintendo and Super Nintendo, because Super Nintendo's a lot of fun as well. Anything on a cartridge.
I was always a Super Nintendo player. I had it. I originally bought a Super Nintendo because the Sega Genesis didn't have Street Fighter 2 originally, and then they got Special Champions Edition, which is right behind me. I really love playing the Sega Genesis now because I have the 6-button controller. And
it makes a difference, doesn't it?
Yeah, I love it. I could play with the Super Nintendo controller, and I could do the left and right buttons, but the Sega Genesis actually had the better controller. The Super Nintendo had the better sound, but it wasn't as fast as that Special Champion Edition. That Special Champion Edition was blazing fast when you put it in Ultimate Turbo.
Well, Super Nintendo just in general had unfortunately had like a slowdown factor that the Sega Genesis didn't have. The Sega Genesis had blast processing, so
Yeah. E. Leo's in the chat. Good to see you, E. Leo. I'm glad you are here. Dark Realm.
There you go. There's Dark Realm.
Here. Yep.
Yes.
Papa Brad, he got a new game. It's called Colonoscopy.
Oh no! Now imagine a colonoscopy Neo Geo game. Imagine the fidelity of the graphics and the sounds. It would just be insane. I mean,
this game is this podcast is taking a turn for the worse, Ryder. I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to go. No, I'm just kidding.
Colonoscopy only on Neo.
You've been voted off the island.
Well, I don't know. You've had some shady characters in the past that have done things that
I'm just having fun, right?
No, I'm just saying. I mean,
Papa Brad's glad he finished the game.
I could have a movie on in the background that would be considered extremely inappropriate. I could do that.
Oh God. We're not gonna talk about that, dude. Take care of your cornhole. Been there. Okay.
Or you could do there could be, and then instead of calling the game colonoscopy, how about we call it 16-bit corn hole. Okay.
You could clean yourself out by eating some Taco Bell. Just get the lettuce, extra lettuce.
Oh God, yeah, that'd be horrible. That'd be god awful.
Just like Dark Realm Gaming said, he's not at Taco Bell today.
Yeah. Yeah, I've kind of been. Taco Bell's been in the news lately for some stuff, and
yeah,
I don't know.
So I'm wearing this Eddie Belfour hat. He was a goalie that played for the Chicago Blackhawks and Dallas Stars. And it was my dad's hat, and I thought, you know what? If I should wear it for one stream. I keep it on a coat rack, but like, it was my dad's hat. I had a Chelios when we go to the Blackhawks games, and yeah, I remember I was telling Zod before the show. I remember one day we're going to the Blackhawks game. He goes, "I can't wait to see my favorite player, Ed Belfour," and I'm like, "Dad, Ed Belfour got traded to the Dallas Stars." And he's like, "What? Who are the Blackhawks play today?" I'm like, "The Dallas Stars." So that was
well. I mean, at least he got to see his favorite player.
Yeah. Okay, there is a hater in the chat, and I accidentally showed it, and I just blocked him. So all I got to say to you, dude, is get lost. We don't tolerate that kind of bullcrap here. Belfour is loved in Dallas. He gets free meals to this day.
Well, if you're loved enough to get free meals, you're definitely loved. That's for sure.
Yeah. So I have I don't collect action figures. And
I got a few. Yeah.
Well, I got a couple old wrestling figures up here that I had from when I was a kid, the rubber ones, But like for the most part, anytime I've ever collected action figures, I've sold them off. So I don't have any, and I always tell myself, no matter how much you spend on this, just remember it's a worthless piece of plastic. And
that's quite a mentality to have, no matter how much you spend on this. So is that like a little voice in your head telling you that whenever you go to purchase one?
I'm trying to stop myself from buying something stupid, but I've been really, really, really tempted this week, and it's like I can't stop myself on these because they're so good looking. I don't know if you've seen these. But these are the crossover G.I. Joe Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle line.
They look ridiculous.
Are you kidding me? Look at the Slash, dude. The Slash figure is amazing. Storm Shadow crossover with Slash? Doesn't that look badass? You don't like it. Oh, it doesn't appeal to you. See, I don't like crossovers typically. I usually feel like you do. And these I see and I'm like, oh, I need these. I need that. Like, why do I need those?
Well, how much are we really talking about?
You what?
How much are we talking about?
They're $15 a piece. The ones that aren't pictured here are the Donatello, and the Krang and the Rocksteady. There's a couple that are not pictured there. So yeah, I want the Shredder, I want the Leonardo, and I want the Slash. I think they all look really freaking cool. I feel like something's wrong with me. I don't know. Green Neon says Slash is cool. Devastator Omega says Shredder looks dope. Rich Odello says I hate crossover figures. I do too, but these I like for some reason. I think these are the coolest looking things I've ever seen, and I don't know. But they are Playmates. Playmates lost the Ninja Turtle toy license. They've been making the Ninja Turtle figures for 40 years. This is the last of them. So this is the last you're going to see of the Ninja Turtles with Playmates because they're going to Mattel.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why Playmates wouldn't work that out.
Well, Paramount, Viacom signed a contract with Mattel because Mattel obviously paid more money. So What's interesting is Playmates had worked with Mattel because they did the Turtles of Grayskull figures, which I thought looked stupid. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like them, but these I like. I don't know. Maybe it's because they are more of the size and the look of the Ninja Turtle, whereas the Turtle He-Man ones look more like He-Man. I guess I don't know. I like He-Man, but like for whatever reason, I don't know. I just like these. Especially the Slash. If I'm gonna buy at least one, it's gonna be Slash. But I will say I did pre-order from Amazon the Shredder. So I don't know. Please turn down the echo. Oh, hold on. I'll just do that. The echo will go away now.
Yeah, now it's gone.
Yeah.
See, I hate that because I can't even talk when that echo thing happens because it totally screws me up because I'm hearing it delayed and it's horrible.
Yeah.
I've got a few, every once in a while I'll buy an action figure if it's something that I really like. Like I got a Michael Keaton Batman, I got a Henry Cavill Superman, I've got a couple of different, I got a couple of different things. So, that echo only happens, okay, when Steps shares a video, but without selecting tab only.
I'll share the screen. And then it'll echo, which the screen's way easier because whatever I do on the screen, I could show. But I have to do tab, otherwise it doesn't echo. Don't ask me. It's something with Restream, and actually I think it happened with StreamYard too.
Yeah, it happens with all the streamers. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I need help. Somebody stop me from being stupid.
But see, at least those figures that you like, those mashup figures that you like, are not super expensive. If they were super expensive, it'd be one thing. But if you're talking about a $15 figure, I mean, who cares? It's like, okay.
Okay, he wants me to pull up the Ninja Turtle horror figures.
Oh God, are they? Well, yeah. I just can't believe that after doing business with Playmates for all this time, the Turtles are synonymous with Playmates, that they're going to a different company after all these years. It's so crazy to me.
I think he's talking about the NECA, not the old sewer slashing ones that were from the 90s, although those are pretty damn cool.
NECA makes some great figures.
Those are expensive figures, though.
Yeah. Yeah, my Michael Keaton. I think my Michael Keaton Batman is a NECA. It's pretty expensive.
Oh, wow. Uh-oh, Papa Brad's going to want one of these. I can tell you that right now. Look at that. Creature of the Black Lagoon. Right there.
Wow.
Looks like Frankenstein, Mummy, and what's the other one? Donatello.
The Donatello kind of has almost like a Hellraiser look with the way that his face looks a little white. But I'm wondering what they're doing. Is he supposed to be Blade with the way that he's dressed and all that?
I don't know. I'm not familiar with that character. I knew Creature of the Black Lagoon immediately. That's the first one I recognized.
Does it say on the ad what they're supposed to be?
No, it doesn't, does it? Oh, here we go. Watch from behind you once the bandages are peeled. Huh.
Okay, so they're supposed to be the monster.
Universal
monsters.
I think the Creature from the Black Lagoon is the best looking one. For sure. He's the Invisible Man. Oh, yes.
Yeah. That makes sense with his white face and yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
You should check out the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Super 7 figures. The scale matches the replica arcade machines. Imagine the diorama of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles at the arcade on your shelf. You've seen my shelf with the arcade I have up there above me with the quarter arcades? Yeah. It's I feel like I need some Ninja Turtle figures to go with the arcade. I'll convince myself of that.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah, so now I need a quarter arcade G.I. Joe cabinet. Then I could have the G.I. Joe Turtle figures, and then it would all make sense. Right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Then I could justify all of it.
Oh, okay. Ritual Dello has all of them. That's awesome, man.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was my problem. I have a problem even spend $15. I'm like, oh my god, $15 on a piece of plastic? And then I'm like, but Slash is so awesome. And of course I can find some of them, but I can't find Slash. Slash is the one I want most. If I could get the Shredder and the Slash and the Leo, then maybe I'll be content. Maybe. I think the problem is that you end up wanting them all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
they're like one-ups. They just keep
right. And you can't stop yourself, until you have a whole house full of them, and then the realization hits you years later. What the hell have I done?
I spent all that money on figures I could have been paid off debt. Same thing with the Neo Geo games. We're gonna be buying all them cartridges, man.
Yeah, but at least that that to me is a tangible, solid investment. You're purchasing games that you're gonna love.
You froze for a minute. That's why I said, so many knockoffs out there, 3D printed. They're getting so close to being hard to tell apart.
Wow.
I don't think I want any knockoffs, man. I want the real thing. Especially, it's the last of Playmates, right? So they also are releasing those military Ninja Turtles as a set at Target, like the ones where they were all military themed, and then that's it. Goodbye.
I think NECA put out the ones that are based off of the movie from the 80s.
Yes.
And those looked fantastic.
They also did Turtles in Time figures from the game.
Okay.
Have you seen those?
Yeah. But I like the ones that are based on the movie. I think I think those are the best the Turtles have ever looked in any.
Looks like some kind of turtle in a trench coat.
Live action, yeah, yeah.
Damn! I don't know. That movie was such a good movie. And when I watched it again last year, the original movie in the theater, at the time I didn't realize how good that movie was, because it's dark. It's a very good comic book movie.
And it would have been darker. It's my hope that one day we'll get the director's cut. It
starts for everything you start, and then you just can't stop. Yeah, exactly. And then you're like, why do I owe Visa thousands of dollars? Or Capital One, or whoever owns your Visa, right? I have way too many Star Wars 6-inch black figures. Oh my god, $35 to $40. Wow. Yeah. Whew. When I was a kid, the figures were $5. You went to the store and they're like $5.
Like the old Kenner ones.
Well, the Turtles were even $5. The Ninja Turtles were like $5. You can get them. And I think He-Man's was $5.
Everybody when I was growing up had the He-Man figures. Even if they didn't like He-Man, they had a few of them.
I think G.I. Joes were like the little small ones. I thought those were like $3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know what this person's problem is, because like we're a very small niche show. We got like 15 people in here and they're like going off. Get a life, loser. Anyway, turtles in a trench coat. They would look like a Bic Nick from back in the old days. A Bic, like the lighter? I'm happy I pre-ordered the Final Fight and Capcom Commando figures. See, a lot of people like figures. I'm talking to the wrong crowd if I want someone to talk me out of buying it. Maybe Zodwriter will. He goes, they're ugly. Well, I thought they looked sweet.
Yeah, no, I won't be. I won't be getting those.
No.
No.
No. Did you have G.I. Joes growing up?
I had a few, but I was growing up. I had Star Wars and Masters of the Universe, and mostly Star Wars growing up, and like a few like Super Friends and that kind of stuff. But I really was. I never really got into. And then like the Playmates Ninja Turtles, those were okay. But to me, they always looked a little off and never quite looked like I wanted them to look. So it was hard for me to collect them because like I got to see, if I want to get a figure, I got to see the value in it. It's got to at least resemble the character that I think of, if I'm going to go to all that trouble to put it on the shelf, which is why the more expensive ones often appeal to me, which is why I only have a few. Like, I'm going to get a Kenshiro from Fist of the North Star, but
oh, of course you are.
I want there's a specific one that I want, because I'm going for a certain look of the character that I like, that I'm a specific one I'm going for, but that's like the most expensive one. So so eventually I will have that one, but I don't have it yet because it's really expensive. But there's a lot of the thing with me, action figures, I'm very picky when it comes to action figures.
I am too, because I don't usually get tempted by action figures.
Right. It's
like, I'm like, oh my god, it's Slash.
It's like you see one that's lifelike, that actually resembles the character you want, and you want to go to get it, and you see it's an $850 figure, and then you're like, okay, well, I don't want it that much. It's like you're. Although, and I also had. I forgot the other toy line of action figures I had as a kid. Thundercats. I had Thundercats. I had the Thunder Tank. I had all the main Thundercats. I even had like little miniature Thundercats figures too.
Great theme song.
I love those.
Great theme song, Thundercats, man. And I had Lion-O, and I had that monkey guy.
Monkeyin. Monkeyin. Okay, Monkeyin. Okay.
Yeah, and honestly, looking back on it, Mumra might be the most badass boss of any of these shows.
Mumra was a scary looking action figure too. He's scary as heck.
That's okay, Mr. Nobody. We've been talking about action figures. I was talking about how I'm tempted by the Ninja Turtles G.I. Joes. Zodwriter thinks they're ugly, and the people in the group are talking about the action figures that they collect. That's kind of what's going on here. Yeah.
How about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles dressed like Thundercats? Well,
they did have that crossover.
I mean, I'm actually surprised they never did a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Was it Ninja Turtles matched up with Thundercats, or was it He-Man with matched up with Thundercats? I forget, but one of them exists. I've seen it.
I'd love to see a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Thundercats crossover animation. I think that'd be fun.
An animation or a figure?
No, an animation. I don't think Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles dressed up as Thundercats would be fun. I think that we need to keep those separate entities. There are some things that are just not meant to.
Yeah, it's He-Man and Thundercats that did the crossover. I think now that Mattel has the Turtles, you might see it.
You might end up seeing the He-Man and Ninja Turtles. Yeah.
Yeah, well, there is He-Man and Ninja Turtle crossover already. It's Mattel that did it. Turtles of Grayskull. I don't like it. I'm not a fan of it.
Turtles of Grayskull. Yeah, well, we need.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, we need to move beyond that kind of crap. That just doesn't work for me either.
We're now a toy podcast. We're changing it up again.
I just you say when you say Turtles of Grayskull, something just doesn't make sense. It's just kind of like nah, we're good.
He-Man, Star Wars, G.I. Joe, Transformers. I always collected the bad guys. He collected the good guys. Hey,
I liked Voltron as well. I loved the lions and stuff. But if you wanted to get Voltron now, it'd be very expensive. I saw a really nice one that was made out of die-cast metal, like the old one that I had from the growing up, and it's super expensive now. So I guess I'll never have Voltron again in my life.
What toys were hard to get when I was growing up? I was lucky. I got a lot of stuff, but I will tell you that usually let's see, what did I have a hard time finding? I wanted Scareglow from Masters Universe, and I did get a Scareglow. I still have the original Scareglow figure, which is worth like a lot of money. I think a couple $100 maybe. There were some more obscure Ninja Turtle figures I wanted. Like I got let's see, what did I get? I got Zack the Neutrino. I never had like the Channel 6 News boss guy or the Vernon or the news van.
Did you have an April O'Neil?
I had 2 April O'Neils, but I never had the other characters from the news or the van.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Kind of a bummer. Oh, I know what I didn't get that I wanted from He-Man was King Randor. I never got a King Randor.
I never had King Randor either. Did you have Faker from the He-Man?
Yeah.
Everybody had Faker.
Common. Common. One of the ones I had the most fun with was that Hordak drag. You had the hand puppet with the dragon that came out of the hole and the little cage. It was the Hordak playset. That was pretty cool. I remember that. That was neat.
Never had that one.
The slime pit where you put the slime in the skull head and it would slime the figure. That was like, it looked really cool on TV. I'm not sure it was as cool as it looked on TV, but the commercials worked for sure.
Now, did you have Castle Grayskull or Snake Mountain?
Yes, both.
Okay. Oh, you had both. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I think Snake Mountain was more fun because I had that megaphone thing with the snake. On it, and you would talk into it, and it would like transform your voice, and so that was a really fun one to play with, for sure. Oh, here we go. That microphone from Snake Mountain. Had fun playing with that. Yeah, see. I had a lot of turtles. Wish I still had those Transformers. A few. I had one of the Voltrons that, like, where you got the lions and you put them together. And I remember when my little brother got into Power Rangers, I was like, this is like Voltron.
This
stole Voltron.
Predates. Yeah, this predates.
What are these dorky Power Rangers doing with Voltron? Yeah, but that now looking back on it, Power Rangers are actually cool compared to a lot of this crap on TV today. And actually, I've enjoyed some of the Power Ranger video games, Like the Power Ranger fighting game. That game's great.
It's just like Turtles Revenge, just with it's just like Shredder's Revenge, just with Power Rangers.
Oh, you're talking about the newer beat 'em up. I'm talking about the fighting game where it was 3-on-3, like Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Oh, okay.
That you could be like, you could choose your Rangers. You could be like, I want to be the Black Ranger and the Red Ranger and the Green Ranger, and that's your team. You know what I mean? Or you could choose like Megazord or Megatai. I don't know all their names. I just, it's just, it's a good game. It's fun. I did have some mask toys as well. I do. What if they made... Do you think if you brought like an obscure 80s like cartoon like Mask or Voltron or something like that and made a Neo Geo game, do you think it would go over?
Yeah, absolutely. Think about a Voltron game for Neo Geo. That would be phenomenal. Because you could make it... Because it could be a combo. It could be like a fighting game, and then it could be like a shooter. You could do all kinds of things with it. You could make it into make it a fighting game and a shmup and all kinds of different things just rolled into one. And on the Neo Geo, the graphics would be incredible. So I would be all for it. I hope it happens. That'd be awesome. God, Steps, you're giving me an idea. A Voltron Neo Geo game. That would be fun.
Yeah, it would. We should do it.
I'll have to wait. I'll have to wait till I finish Samira's Wonderland, and then I'll maybe see what I can do, because that would be fun. That would be a fun idea, because you could do so many different things with that. Yeah, I had a couple GoBots as a kid. GoBots was the Walmart version of Transformers, and it was...
I didn't realize it was when I was a kid. I had some GoBots. I was like, oh, GoBots are cool, but we had the cartoon on. WGN or something, back when I lived in the region. It seemed a lot more... You lived in Chicago, didn't you?
Yeah, Challenge of the GoBots. They had GoBots was a thing back then. I remember, and I think you're right. I think it was WGN that had it.
Yeah. Guess who's here? It's Crane live on YouTube. Crane likes to stream NBA Jam on the Arcade 1-Up and Mortal Kombat, I believe, as well.
Awesome.
Yes, good to see Crane here. They also had the cartoons for GoBots. They sure did. That's what I was just talking about. I remember that coming on. I didn't know that they were like the knockoff, I thought they were like equal. I thought they were just competing brands for sure. Yeah. So I was at I did not realize this was going to be the topic of today's show, but I guess we'll just go with it. I was at the Toy Pit in Indianapolis, and they had the Optimus Prime I had as a kid. It had the metal like truck that was like, I don't know, about that tall, and then they had that plastic semi trailer, and they wanted like $350 for that thing loose. I was like, "Are you serious?
Wow,
are you serious? My childhood cost money." It was a couple $100, maybe even more for Soundwave too, man.
My childhood cost money. That's so great. That's a great line.
It was like It was probably like $25 back in the day at Toys R Us, and now it's like, oh my god, as much as a PlayStation. I don't know, man. Oh, dude, it's time to talk about video games. How about that?
Is it really? Okay.
Yeah, only half an hour into the show. I'm gonna share system audio. We're gonna hope we don't get any copyright bullshit on this, but this is hold on. Let's make sure I did the share a tab right. This is season 3 announcement for City of the Wolves. Fatal Fury.
I'm not as enthusiastic for some reason.
Well, maybe you will be. Hold on.
Let's begin.
Duck King!
You're an angel, baby!
Are you ready to begin?
And become a god!
A new fighter every month starting this month. We just ended season 2, June 23rd or something, right?
Well, actually, I mean, Kenshiro just came out
Yeah.
the very last day of June. So, I mean, I think this is the thing they're going to do. Maybe they're not going to make another game. Maybe they're just going to keep releasing seasons of this for a while. Maybe you'll get a season 3, a 4, 5. You know, maybe they'll just keep releasing characters, which I don't have a problem with that. I mean, the game itself is fun, so this works. And there's Laucorn. He's from Fatal Fury, the motion picture. So.
Yeah, Laucorn is from Fatal Fury, the motion picture, so never been a fighter in the game. Should be interesting to see how that one turns out. That was not till November. We're getting a mystery character in October and a mystery character in December.
We might get, and they'd be smart if they release another Fist of the North Star character to match up against Kenshiro. And there's a ton of great options that they could choose from. So I could see them maybe throwing another one from that franchise into this. So I don't know.
What about another Capcom character?
Mega Man. Let's see Mega Man pop up in here.
I guess it would work because you got Ronaldo, the soccer star. Why don't they put in Brett Hall, the hockey player from the St. Louis Blues?
or they could put in what's her name? The one that was in Aliens versus Predator. The one that was in Aliens versus Predator. And eventually she was in. Didn't she pop up later on in like the Resident Evil games or something? Like. You could like, I don't know. There's so much They could put
Jill Valentine.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could put Jeremy Roenick from NHL '94. Let's put in Bill Goldberg.
No, I think that would be kind of cool. Goldberg.
I would still be excited for Bill Goldberg.
I mean,
in December it's Bret Hart.
Or you know what would be cool? Lino from the Thundercats. Get Lino in there, and then and then make Voltron the December character, giant robot Voltron,
the Red Ranger. I think it's going to be something that fits more in the series, but they did have the soccer star Ronaldo in there, which was kind of weird, and that rap guy. I don't even really know him, but he's in there too. The DJ, right? DJ
from Street Fighter.
No, that'd be better. This is the DJ that's in the game.
See, that's the DJ that we need in here. I would love to see DJ pop up in here because I think he would fit.
Yeah.
I mean, where's DJ?
I go DJ. I think, I actually think DJ might be one of the best possible choices now. So I if that was my wish list, I'd say DJ from Street Fighter.
I want to see DJ from Street Fighter, and I want to see Johnny Cage from Mortal Kombat pop up in Fatal Fury. I think that'd be insane.
If they're gonna go to the trouble of getting something from Mortal Kombat for these last two characters, they're both gonna be Mortal Kombat, and I don't know if I see that happening.
I think you're right, yeah, because the amount of money it would cost to try and make that happen. But it would be surprising as hell, though. Nobody would be expecting it. It's just like Kenshiro. Nobody expected Kenshiro. So to see something like that, if they did reach into the Mortal Kombat roster, that'd be insane because nobody would think that was even possible, and that would definitely sell season 3 for sure.
Yeah. What's the story on Rick Stroud?
Not too sure. He's definitely not a super known. I think isn't he from like the King of Fighters? Isn't he more of a King of Fighters guy?
Let's see. He was in Real Bout Fatal Fury. Okay. He's in Real Bout Fatal Fury 2. That was his first appearance. I love Real Bout Fatal Fury 2. I'm just not played him. I need to probably play that game a lot more because that is one of my favorites as far as like how the gameplay works, for sure. Oh, now we're going to talk about Brett Hall. I met Brett Hall when he was playing for the Dallas Stars. Cool. He also played for the Red Wings, but I think he's most famous for playing for the Blues.
And Brett Hall's going to be a mystery character in Fatal Fury.
That'd be hilarious. Nobody, like, it wouldn't make any sense, and it would be so funny if they're like, and our mystery character for October is Brett Hall from the St. Louis Blues.
I think if they were going to do anything even hockey adjacent, I think Ronick. And no, it'd be Casey Jones from Ninja Turtles.
Oh yeah. But they're not going to sign the Ninja Turtles. It's going to be too expensive. You're right. If they do a Mortal Kombat character, they should make it the digitalized character. Oh, like the Mortal Kombat games. Yeah.
That would be crazy though. Like imagine if they did a Mortal Kombat character and they digitized them the way that the characters used to look. Oh my god, that'd be crazy.
That's the character in the game, DJ Salvatore Ganashi. He's so out of place in that game. Like his level's really kind of weird.
No, they should have just went with regular DJ from Street Fighter 2.
Jimmy Lee from That's Double Dragon.
Yeah, I could see that maybe. The Dragon Twins. Man, they're gonna make me go play one of the NHL games on Genesis after the show because we're doing all this Sega Genesis.
I got some up there. I got my favorites. I started at the very first NHL hockey. That was like a big deal.
That's who they're gonna get. They're gonna get Sonic the Hedgehog. He's gonna be a mystery character.
I love Sonic the Hedgehog, but Sonic the Hedgehog don't belong in that game. Smash Brothers works great.
You could get Sonic the Hedgehog, and then you could get Super Mario. Nobody would be expecting either one of those two characters, and if they popped up, that'd be crazy.
You think of all the little kids that would end up buying King of the Fighters. Oh, I have other good news for you. You know how we got the game for $30 and we got all the DLC?
Mm-hmm.
Well, now it's selling for $50 with Season 3. So you don't need to spend the $50. You already paid the $30. If you want Season 3, it's $20. So...
Oh, I thought you were going to say that we're just getting Season 3. Now that would have been good news. But
we did pretty good. We got 1 and 2 there for $30. I can't complain. I'm going to buy the Season 3 because I like this game a lot. It's a good game.
Yeah, I like it too. But, you know.
Yeah, it's probably, like I said, one of my favorite modern fighters. I do want to... Speaking of modern fighters... I don't know if anybody has really followed this, but Sega has announced a partnership with NVIDIA, and The question is how, apparently what happened was Sega donated $5 million to NVIDIA years ago to help them get started. And so like NVIDIA is very thankful to Sega. Why can't we get together and make a new console, Sega, with NVIDIA? That would really help.
Now if that happens, so that would be like NVIDIA returning the favor, saying, let's create a new Sega console that plays all of the old Sega stuff and plays new stuff.
Yeah, so I think we all love that right now. But before I go back and talk about Xbox, because I do want to talk about Xbox, this deal here though is actually a deal because NVIDIA is coming out with a new notebook processor, the RTX RTX. But anyway, it's a new notebook processor, and it's got it's supposed to be pretty powerful and good for gaming. And so it's got the graphics cores and everything in it, as well as the processor for the computer. And Sega is making their game optimized for the new NVIDIA processor. And so it's like Virtua Fighter. It's the RTX Spark is the processor. And the new Virtua Fighter game is not going with the new naming sequence. It's not Virtua Fighter 6. What is it?
So it's going to be called Virtua Fighter something.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what it was called. Looking through here. I can't believe I forgot the name of it all of a sudden. That's so lame. No. Yeah, so this new processor that NVIDIA is doing competes with Intel, and it competes with AMD, and it's going to be like its own thing, kind of like Apple has its own processor. Yeah, and so it's both the processor and the GPU, the RTX Spark, and the game is, and sorry it took so long for me to find, but Virtua Fighter Crossroads. And no, not the Cody Rhodes Crossroads, but his finishing move, but Virtua Fighter Crossroads. Okay. And so I don't know if you played the Virtua Fighter 5.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, and there's a new version that just came out, and it's pretty cheap, pretty affordable. It's actually a really good game. I actually enjoy playing it.
What's up, Israel Gaming? Good to see you, man.
Israel Gaming's in the house. I want my Genesis Plus. Sega plays all Sega Genesis games, was more powerful, and they make new killer 2D games for it. Yep. Israel Gaming, you need to dress up as one of your favorite SNK fighters and come on the show.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. Oh man, who should he dress up as? Put it in the chat. Yep, Crossroads. That's interesting that they didn't go with 6 at the end of it. They went Crossroads. But see, Crossroads is still going to come out on the PS5. It's still going to come out on the Xbox and all that stuff. But hey, they're working to get it to work. It's going to be one of the flagship titles that work with the new NVIDIA RTX Spark processor.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe Sega will launch a new console. We can only hope.
Looks like the GTA Virtua Fighter. Grand Theft Auto Virtua Fighter? Is it not? Is there a trailer for this game at all? It's interesting that they have such a good working relationship with each other. I would hope that they could do something more with it beyond this. You know, Sega and NVIDIA. Oh, okay, here we go. Dude, this looks insane. I gotta see this now. This looks really quite amazing graphically.
They almost look real.
I know they do. I just wish they didn't have all those like when it looks like when they straight up just punch like that. I like that looks great. Oh man. But a little bit ago they showed those like lines, that kind of stuff. I can do without that. This looks like graphically one of the best fighting game I've ever seen. And I'm just now seeing it. Let's go!
Definitely a different feel from previous Virtua Fighters. Definitely.
That's probably why they called it Crossroads then. That looked utterly amazing.
Yeah, it really adds another dimensional layer to, that series as a whole. I think it's, they're getting pretty close to looking like real people, though. That's cool. We're finally at that point where,
At what point does it become a UFC game, though? That's what I don't want. Been a fan of Virtua Fighter since I first played on Sega CD. I like the version of Virtua Fighter 2. I think it's just the arcade game, but it's on Xbox 360.
I used to play this Virtua Fighter game for the Game Gear. That was pretty cool.
Def Jam Vendetta, isn't that the GameCube game that had all the rappers in it, and it used the engine? It used the engine from WrestleMania X8.
Yeah, and it was and they had it for I had it for PS2.
Yeah, you had it for PS2. Okay, I just remember it on GameCube for whatever reason. Probably because I had.
I see you remember it for GameCube, but I didn't have GameCube at the time. I had PS2, so I didn't. But
I probably thought about it that way because I played those wrestling games on the GameCube.
Yeah.
Because I had a PS2 for sure. Saturn has Virtua Fighter 1 and 2. Yep, sure does. Oh, I don't like that. I do not like that at all. That's one of the reasons why I hate Street Fighter 6. I hate when you go and you explore the world and talk to people and no! Fighting game. I just want to fight.
Well, you can do that. They have those kind of quests in City of Wolves where they have it where you are on a quest or you're going down the street talking to people.
Oh, kind of, but it's not anywhere near what Street Fighter 6 has. It kind of gives you some text that you read and then you fight.
Right, right.
Yeah, but the Street Fighter game, you're walking around talking to people in a chat room, and it's you're on a quest to find a fight. I don't know. I just don't like it. That's all I know. But I do ignore that mode that you're talking about in City of Wolves. I don't really like this. Let's just go back to fighting. And it's really cool when you play online because it tells you what system they're on, and there's cross-play. So in mine it says Xbox, and then it might be playing PlayStation or Steam or whatever have you. Fighting Vipers is a good game. Pepsi Man, that's who needs to make a comeback. Pepsi Man! I love Pepsi Man. Love those commercials from Japan. You've seen those, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're phenomenal. I would buy a Pepsi Man T-shirt. Love me some Pepsi Man. He was in that game, wasn't he? Fighting Vipers in Japan.
Pepsi Man. Yes, Pepsi.
Yeah, I think he was in there. And then I do have that game on my I have it on my Series S. It's for 360. I don't know if it's delisted or not now, but I do have it on there. Yeah, I bought a lot of games on the Series S before they got delisted from the 360 games or whatnot. So, yeah. So, yeah, kind of relaxed. We just had a couple things to talk about today. Obviously, I'm still waiting for November for my AES Plus, and I'd like to buy some more Sega Genesis games in the meanwhile, but I also don't want to spend any money. Just like I don't want to spend money on the figures. Money's getting harder and harder to come by. Man, it's like yeah, I don't know. It seems like things are getting more and more expensive every day.
That's because they are.
Yes, pretty soon we're gonna have a financial advisor on the show
to talk us out of making all these insane purchases.
I would say Panzer Dragoon needs to come back. Panzer Dragoon 1 and 2 and Orta still hold up. Sorry, never played Saga. Okay. I've never played the Panzer Dragoon games, but I've obviously heard of them and seen them in magazines and videos. And Street Fighter 4, all versions sold 9.7 units. Street Fighter 6 over 7 million units. Hopefully Street Fighter 7, they go back to focusing on the fighting aspect. I think Street Fighter 4 was the last good version of Street Fighter. But the game I'm playing now that I absolutely think is maybe my favorite Street Fighter game of all time, and it shocked me because I was never a fan of playing Street Fighter Alpha, but I've been playing Street Fighter Alpha Upper on Tuesday nights on Fighters Evo, and I think there was one time I showed up and I did pretty good. Now they're practicing more, so I'm not doing as hot. I need to practice more because Street Fighter 3 Alpha Upper is phenomenal. Have you played Upper at all?
Not for a while.
It looks so good. Like it's got that Naomi upgrade, boost in graphics, and it's just so fun. And then it's so good. It's so fun to transfer between the modes, the Vism and Xism and Aism. For each different character, pick your poison, and the roster's insane. I would put Street Fighter Alpha 3 Upper up at the top. I really would. I mean, you can't. I mean, it's hard to take away from Street Fighter 2 because that was really like the game that started fighting games. Really, I mean, there's fighting games before that, but Street Fighter 2 is what made fighting games become a thing.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for September for the new Wolverine game, and November for the Neo Geo AES Plus myself. The Wolverine game's on PlayStation, isn't it?
It's going to be on PlayStation 5. I think it's going to be on Xbox as well, isn't it?
Oh, it is? Oh, yeah. Okay, Sony has an exclusive on Spider-Man because they own Spider-Man's movie rights.
Mm-hmm.
So Wolverine's not the case. There's a new Spider-Man movie in like a week or two. Everybody's looking forward to that, man.
Seems like it's been forever since they announced that movie. It's good that it's finally coming out.
It seems like it's been a hot minute since there's been one, but the older you get, the quicker time flies. For sure. You got anything else going on this week, Zon?
I'm just doing some working, we're doing some coding on Samira's Wonderland, doing some things, trying to get that going, and
let's go.
So I don't know, and because like I said, I'm making it a Neo Geo game now, so trying to learn some different things.
That'll be great, man. I'm wondering how hard it's going to be to get you to be able to release it on cartridge.
I don't know, but it'd be nice to not have to sell it for between $300 and $500. It'd be nice to not have to do that, but
nobody's paying that. Sorry, no offense, but
I wanna.
In that case, make it Steam only.
I definitely want it to be on be available for AES Plus. So
yeah, but if it's gonna be $350+ just put it on Steam.
Yeah,
that's too much money. Unless there's like a limited number of cartridges. You know what I mean?
Right.
I like $350. It's a lot of money.
Yeah, it is. It is. I agree. Definitely.
Yeah. I don't know. You'll have to learn how difficult that is, I guess.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while, but I'll figure it out.
Awesome. Well, I've been playing Star Fox on the Switch 2 before I kind of got really busy this week, and I've been focusing on my health this week. I've been going on a walk twice a day. And I got a new insulin pump because I have type 1 diabetes and stuff. So I've been really busy this week. So I want to go back and finish the Star Fox review I was working on because I really want to have my say about Star Fox. Even though it came out a couple weeks ago now, or almost a month ago now. So yeah. So hopefully we'll get to that. I have enjoyed. Making some shorts here or there and seeing what's going on in the world of gaming. And I'm hoping for some big news pretty soon because give us something more exciting to talk about. I appreciate everybody for coming by today for sure. And we love you all and look forward to seeing you next Friday. 7:30 or 7:45, somewhere around there. It's not exact, right? 350 only Assad signs it.
I'll be there.
You'll be there? All right. Well, everybody have a fantastic weekend. Peace.